Morning guys, Stagman here. As you can see, we're another little project on the go. Another hot can of wax. I don't think I can zoom in for some reason. No, it doesn't allow me to, so I don't know what's going on with this bloody phone. No, right, okay. Hot wax, obviously in water. Some sawdust, which turn some light on. Oh, that's better. Some sawdust, which come out of a electric plane. Some old, large tea light holders, and a mini dog's bowl, which I'm going to use to be mixing the stuff in. Somewhere I have got a plastic spatula, but I can't seem to find it. That'll do. Horlicks, yes, that'll do nicely. Right, yep, the wax seems to have melted quite nicely. Right guys, what I'm going to do is get myself some hot wax. Into the dish. It's starting to solidify already. Not solidify, it's starting to harden. So generally I melt it in this dish. Got so many things on the go at the moment, I needed all the dishes. Right, sorted. Now, what I'll do guys is tip the sawdust into the melted wax. Too much, but you know, can always add it. And then what we'll do is we just turn it over. Get it all coated, and there we go. Still a little bit wet, I can add some more. Just keep it going in. God, tipping over the kitchen, why don't I? Bit of a Christmas cold this year. Guys, I'm just going to lift him out of there. Stand him there, just float that in there. As I say, that's hot water. I have a gas going at the back there. So we'll just re-warm that little lot up. just give you an idea, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be moulding that into these empty firelight tins. And what I'll do is, you've seen what I'm doing, I shall cut you off and I'll be back at the next point. Well guys, it's still on the go, and we are cooking on gas. Right, what I've made, I've done already, I've done a couple. This is what they turn out like. Not sure if you can see that properly. Let's, oh, that's better, let's turn the light down. Look like a biscuit, don't they, really? But that is it. They're still warm, and all we do is we mix it up in the bowl, press them into there, let them cool, and then let them drop out. So I shall do another one. Chip it in. Probably put a bit too much in there this time. Always do that. Just check. Oh, can't quite see there, so I'll work there. So we stir it in, making sure everything has got a nice coat. The idea is, if you can see in the bottom there, you can see the liquid. We want to make sure all the liquid's gone. So we keep stirring. If we need to add any more sawdust, we can. Can use cupcake holders if you wish. I might do a video using them. Luxury of cupcake holders is you can burn the whole lot. I tend not to leave them in these, because this way, when you're out and about and you've set fire to something, you can just basically let it burn. With this, you've got the metal to worry about collecting afterwards, or, you know, I'm one of these, I don't like leaving rubbish out where I go. I know there's a lot of people that sort of tend to not bother about taking their rubbish home. But I'm not one of these. I do actually make sure I leave no trace, and that includes all my waste bar one. As you can see, there we go. You can do this with the smaller tea light candles, but they don't seem to last as long. I'll give you an idea. What we'll do is, if it doesn't rain later on today, well, I'll let these go really hard. I'll give you a burn test, and you can get an idea on how long it lasts. So these do actually vary. This sawdust was actually soaked in methylated spirits for another project I had on the go, which was basically left it in soak in meths in a jar, sealed for 2 or 3 days. By the end of the 2 or 3 days, tipped the meths, what was left out, into another jar with some more of the sawdust in. Left the sawdust to dry, and then basically it's actually a lot easier to light. This way you can actually light it straight off a ferro rod. I didn't have any normal sawdust, just plain sawdust to do this with today, so I'm trying this, so it's a bit of a new one with me as well. But to give you an idea, that's what it looks like when it's in. You can pack it down tighter. What I have found though is with these, because it's not packed as tight, it actually flames a lot higher. The flames are certainly, whereas if you pressed this and didn't have all the little air pockets in there, you would find it burns a little bit slower. So I have noticed there is that with it. It does burn a shade quicker, but you know, it's not a problem. It's really not a problem for me. So let's put that back in the hot water. I'm doing it properly this time, guys. As you know in the other videos, I tend to just use the there we go. I just tend to stick it over the flame, but because I'm not in a rush today, I'm sort of taking it easy. It's Christmas holidays. Went into work this morning, yet again sent home, not required. I don't know, guys, 0-hour contracts just not any good. You get told you needed 1 week, and then you go in and oh, it's not as busy as we thought it's going to be, so hey ho, home we go. But everybody's in the same boat. No work for a lot of people, so yeah, just let that cool off. But yeah, so that's how they're made. As I say, you can leave them in the tea light holders. You should say sort of 6-7 minutes, not even that. I don't know how long it's been, but you can tip it out, let it cool. They are delicate. I won't say they're not. They are delicate. You can get to a point where they will crumble. In some cases that's good if you haven't got if you don't need such a strong fire. If you've got a fair bit of dry wood and you want to spread your fire, you can spread it. But if you need concentrate, you really need to keep it together. Another thing I do with these is I have a dog's tin, good old dog's tin. I actually make these, and I will keep some of these in a dog's tin with the good old plastic lids that you can get from the pet shops for, I can't remember what they cost now, about 70 pence I think for 3. And of course that keeps them nice. What you can do, yet again, is if you've got these in there, or you can make one big one in here, just mix it up, press it down, let it go solid. You can then use that as an emergency cooker. So not only do I use cotton wool, but I use sawdust. I do use a mixture of sawdust, cotton wool, basically old clothes, if I've got old clothes that I want to get rid of. I mean, I make these in, you get the toilet roll centres, cardboard centres, I make these in them, so they become as high as I want them, but they're all compact in. Yet again, throw the whole thing on, the whole thing burns, no rubbish to worry about. I mean, these are great, they do burn for quite a while. If you've got a tin that's 3/4 full, you are looking at several good cooking sessions with it. But you know, the only thing they do, as I say, they do soot the bottom of the pans up. But here we go again. Yeah, as you can see, it's done. What I might do is just knock up a tin. An old wick. Wife must have left that in the candle for me to find. I generally keep all the old wicks, do various bits and pieces with them, but to give you an idea, what I'll do is I'll make a small burner. So we shall just mix it in again. As you can see, guys, really easy to do. Old fork, old spatula. I tend to use an old knife and fork I've got for bushcrafting, which was the old clip together type from Halfords. Go, get the tin straight in. Not straight in, let's use a spatula. That's what it's for. As you can see, it's starting to go off rather quick. So what I can do, literally, is once it's tipped, I can actually put that straight into the. Let's get the rest of that off up there. A bit more wax, a bit more SawDust, a bit like D. Smith first thing in the morning. Smith, or my Jenna Lawson. Wrong one. So this gives you two ideas, guys, two things you can have a go at making with a bit of SawDust. Some people, I mean, I do have there is a wood mill down the road from us, so I could go down there and use the bags of SawDust from there. You can go down to Pets at Home, you can get the SawDust that you get for hamster cages if you just want to do it that way, save mucking about. warm that up in the water again. A bit of it's boiled off, but there we go. Let's turn that up. Give it some bloody heat this time. I'm mucking about. And yet again, you can leave a space in the top for your Vaseline cotton bud. There you go. I'll probably put a caption at the bottom of that. Hey, look, I can't believe my memory's as bad as this. Of course you can leave them, as I say, in them, cook directly from them. But there we go. Straight off the flame, don't need that anymore. Job, get on with it again. Be the door. Yep, that is the door. That's delivery. Good delivery for the wife. Use them, just push that in, and there we go, guys. Not a tin of dog food, but a tin of that. Area on the top for your matches, whatever you want to do. You can put a divot in there, put one of the mini lighters in there, put your plastic lid on. Yet again, sorted. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later.